Hey guys, Houls here from Houls Fitness, back with just another quick tip. So you want to increase your calorie burns whilst doing your workouts, and you want to sort of stay away from cardio, or at least reduce the amount of cardio that you're perhaps doing at the moment. What I would suggest is incorporating two things. One, I'd actually start making your rest periods a lot shorter. This will keep the pump flowing, this will keep the blood circulating in that particular area that you're working out, and won't give your muscles time to rest, and it'll increase that fat burn throughout your workout. So if you're doing a 60 to 90 second rest, this is important. Watch the clock and hit it after 30 to 45 seconds, decreasing your rest period, and in turn in keeping that fat burn continuous, and it becomes more like a cardio, so your heart rate stays up essentially, and you're pumping more blood through, effectively burning more fat. So that's one advice that I'd give. Two, look at things like supersets or drop sets or pyramid sets. What do all these mean? A superset is when you essentially back two exercises up back to back. So if I'm doing a bicep curl, maybe then I'll back it up with a hammer curl. Or, you could do a bicep curl and maybe a tricep exercise, but you're hitting it one after the other. That's what a superset is. Now, third thing you could possibly do is, if you're having a minute to 90 seconds period rest time, after you do an exercise, maybe in between, what they call do an active rest. So essentially what it is after you've hit, let's say again you've done your bicep curls, maybe during the rest period you're doing a set of crunches, and then you rest for 15 seconds after the crunches, and then you're back into your bicep workout again. So there are three things that you could do to improve burning more calories during your workout. So one, you've got your rest periods, reducing them. So from whatever they were, maybe bring them down to half. So if they were 90, bring them down to 45 seconds. If they were 60 seconds, bring them down to 30, etc. You get the idea. Two, incorporating supersets. Now again, that was the hitting the set and then doing another set of another exercise back to back. I also mentioned drop sets. That is where you start up high, or even you start high with a weight, and maybe you do 12 reps or however many reps you're aiming for, and then you literally drop the weight down to whatever it is. So say you started at 10, then you drop it down to 7.5, then you drop it down to 5, and then you drop it down to 2.5, doing the same amount of same amount of reps, but just coming down in weight. And I guarantee you, by the time you get down to the 2.5 kilos, it'll still feel like you're doing 10 kilos. So for example, if you're doing side lateral raises, you might start with 10, you do 10 kilos for 10 reps, or however much weight you're doing, 10 reps, then you drop the weight down to 7.5, still do your 10 reps, then drop it down to 5 kilos, and then 2, and you get the idea. That's what you call a drop set. So that was number 2. And number 3, doing the active rest. So that is when you do your exercise, then you back it up with something a lot lighter, and then you have only a short period of rest after that, and then you're back into your set again. So like I said, doing your bicep curl, or a chest press, or whatever it is, and then getting down on the floor and doing a set of crunches. So you're doing like an active rest. What this does is just keep your heart, essentially all these three just keep your heart rate up, and it turns it into a bit of like a cardio session. Don't do this at the expense of your goals. Now, everything you do when you walk into a gym, or it doesn't even have to be the gym, but anything should be goal related. So if you're looking to build, if you're looking to do strength training and you're deadlifting, 200 kilos or whatever, you don't want to do an active rest. You know what I mean? So, be smart about it as well, and it's logical. I wouldn't go and do crunches if I'm trying to accomplish perhaps strength training or a power training regime. Anyway, be smart about it. But there are 3 ideas that I would suggest doing. Myself, as I'm in a cut, I would do I've reduced my rest period. So I've gone from resting a minute down to 30 seconds, straight back into it. The pump's still there. I'm not able to get out as much, but I do feel my heart rate's up. I've got a bit of I'm puffing, so that I know that I'm getting a bit more, I'm burning a lot more calories because my heart rate's up, blood's flowing a lot more, and it's not giving my muscle time to have any rest per se. So I'm continuing that fat burn, and it might be only an extra 100 calories you burn, but it's 100 calories more, times that by however many days a week you work out. You do the math over time. So give those a try, and let me know how you go. As usual, comment and subscribe, like my video, and we'll see you next time. Thanks guys, bye.
So